Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored to you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. Did you read 1984? I didn't, but I heard good thing about it. Unfortunately, I'm in a spot where it's very hard for me to have time to read books. So in the summer, I have some time, some spare time when I go on vacation. But that's the only time where I can read, basically. Yeah, I read that in school as well. I have an SCG Invitational coming up, and I'm having a ton of trouble deciding on the deck for the tournament. What do you feel is the best position at deck right now? My favorite deck right now is this deck. Is Esper midrange, or hero, or however you want to call it. I find it very good against red, and that's a deck that a lot of people play, mono red, mainly because Juza and PV made a right article about it, which makes people just easily pick it up. But also because it's a very, you don't need to you don't need to know much in order to play mono red. So mono red is a very popular deck right now, and this matchup, this deck is good against it. And this deck is also just solid. It has a good plan against a lot of different decks in the metagame. So I like it. I want to complain about the will of abolish the daylight saving time. It was the only change. If everyone takes out counterspell to be good versus the fairy, is the fairy good anymore? Yes, because there will always be people that don't know about that, and they keep on playing counter magic. All right, they drew Rekindle Phoenix. That's a very lucky draw, but whatever. Have you tried Antares Band Manipulation midrange deck? It has been great for me. No, I haven't. I really dislike the mass manipulation decks. They very often fails, like Fizzle, and I just don't like them. I just think that they are pretty bad overall. I always beat them. And yesterday I played it, and it was actually just very bad, as I thought it would have been. Okay, there's not much I can do about this. I'm just gonna reanimate a bunch of stuff and pass the turn here. I'm on 8 life, going down to 4, hoping to top deck something. In summer... Oh, Alfrey, you're alive? You're alive? You passed from... I'm gonna see you every single day of the week, and I'm gonna message you every minute of the week to I've disappeared. What happened, Alfrey Ita 1991? Tell us more about you and where you've been these days. We've been waiting for you in the camping. Alright, attack with a 3-4. I'm gonna, 4-4, I'm gonna double block with these guys. The fairies at least a blink of an eye. Yeah. How do you beat Command the Dreadhorde? It's a pretty bad... You are a, how do you say, proactive deck. So sometimes you can beat the combo decks by just discards, well timed and stuff like that. What do you think about the mono green deck? I'm not a fan. Why don't you block with the Phoenix? Because if I block with the Phoenix come back in their green, and then I can't reanimate her. So it would be just a champ block, like I'm doing right now. Are you allowed to unsleeve your opponent cards? Alfie, please return Mango's call. Exactly, please. Alright, can I draw a Oath of Kaya, please? Oath of Kaya I would like to draw. Or Teferi. Teferi Time Raveler. To bounce this egg. Can I draw the Fairy Time Reveler? Can I draw the Fairy Time Reveler, please? Oh, the Fairy Hero of Dominaria. I would have preferred the Fairy Time Reveler, but I'm gonna be fine with this draw as well. I'm dead to basically anything now because I'm 4 life, but if nothing happens, we are surviving here. Sorry I'm late. Yeah, I don't have sounds on because I just want to talk literally every second of the stream. I see a lot of streamers have sounds, but they're more calm, whereas I'm very like, I'm never calm. This might be a mistake, but that might be, not a great thing, but. Okay, I'm gonna chump this part as Druid, because I don't want to go down in bold range. I'm just gonna make this block. Why is there always Thought Erasure on turn 2? Oh, that's a bug on Magic Arena. If you submit Esper, you always go Thought Erasure on turn 2. What are your thoughts on Celestia Tokens? I think Celestia Tokens is a good deck. I prefer it again, I just want to play the Fairy every single time I can. I found one nice job, and I'm investing time there. But this afternoon I'll be free. Okay, this afternoon we'll be playing Standard. I finally build Paper Standard. I finally built paper standard again. I just love it. I just love to play with paper cards. I haven't. I didn't have. I used to have like every single cards, and then like out of nowhere, I ended up just not having any card anymore, and I just yeah, paper is the best. Yes, you're definitely the best streamer in my opinion. Yes, I'm also the best streamer in my opinion. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Mango trying to become the best rapper in the world. Rapper? No, no, no. Okay. So this is an attack that will prompt my Tyrant's Corn to destroy that thing and make a token and then kill all their things. So that's pretty good. That's the power of Mr. Hero Precinct 1, by the way, guys. And now, if our opponent draws 5 or 6 lands in a row, we should be able to win. What do you think about Abzani Hero? As again, I think that Hero plays very well with the Fairy. Oh no, not a Llanowar Elf. Alright, can I draw a... What do we want to draw? Narset, maybe? The Fairy Time Raveler? Basilica Bellhound, this is nice. Block the health with the hero. Oh yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that. And they explode? Wow. Are you allowed to stream on X Mage? I think you are. I think you are, yes. How is it the Sphinx? It's the Phoenix is good. It's the Phoenix is good. Andrea, what do you think about blah blah blah? That's gonna become a meme at some point. Squishy Ho! Squishy Ho with the sub for the first time. Thank you very much, Squishy Ho. I have never seen you messaging, but I enjoy a lot your tier 1 sub, my friend. Paper Magic is the best magic. I agree. Despite Wizards is giving me a lot of money to stream on Arena and to play on Arena events, I think I'm still old school and I just love to play with paper cards. Sorry, Wizards, don't listen to me now. Hashtag sponsored. Okay, what are we playing against? Gru. So I want Kaya's Wrath, these Spark, Lyra's, and the Binding. I'm gonna cut Dread or Lily. Actually, no, Lily's great. I'm gonna cut Dread, Horror, Privita Fairy, Hero Precinct 1, Narset, Elder Spell, Surge. I just love Surge. I'm never gonna cut Surge. Probably 1 Cry. Just actually 2 Cries. Yeah, our opponent's playing the 2-1 as well. I didn't see any planeswalkers, so I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm very busy. I'm very new, but you are a great streamer and deserve support. Thank you, Scushio. Thank you very much. Can you grow your hair? Can you grow your hair out like Reed Duke? I don't like the hair. Whenever my hair are too long, I just feel like I'm uncomfortable, so I don't like that. You just love the smell of cards, yes. What's your favorite modern deck right now? There is no favorite modern deck. I mean, just humans, but that's the least favorite, I guess. When you have to teach the deck you playing against mono white, would you sideboard? Sorry. I don't know. If you can just watch my stream, I'm sideboarding a lot. I'm playing a lot of Magic. I'm not writing them down, but I am. I'm doing a lot. Hey, man, what do you think about Oddsor? I think Oddsor is a cute thing that can happen some games, but overall, you're still gonna be pretty bad against 4-color Dread Horde. What's your favorite cube? Vintage cube. You have to learn a lot of. You have to earn a lot of money to pay me for being your toy boy. What's that? What happened? What's the sentence? Do you think Arena is going to make paper cheaper while more expensive? That's a good question. Why would I think so? Why would you think something changes? I don't know. So far, Magic has grown, I guess, after Arena. There's like more people playing paper, I think. So maybe just either way, because if there's more people will buy more products. So there's gonna be more of that and stuff like that. Just look how good is the Fairy. Just look how good is the Fairy right now. Opponent basically played a 2-2, and the next turn he paid 3 to play an aura that gives +2/+2 onto it, and we just go bounce. That's very good. I'm new to the pro circuit. Tell me, my friend, you're new to the pro circuit. Just received my invite for the SCG Invitational. Nice. Trying to get the hardest. Do you have an advice that has attributed your success? It's very hard. It's not easy to be a professional Magic player. Like the way I became a professional Magic player was by being very lucky at the beginning, and then just continue my. It's funny, but it's like that. Continue by kind of my luck streak. It's funny. It's funny, but it's like that. Until I become a professional, and now I do this professionally, 8-10 hours per day, and I can now basically beat luck with just beat variance with just playing a lot of Magic. But in the early days, it's just you need to be practicing, but You just need something more. Skill only will not bring you anywhere in the game of Magic. Okay, so I can't go crab the Carnarium, but I think I'm gonna go crab the Carnarium here because next turn my opponent could just play a Growth Chamber Guardian, plus it, and pass the turn. Magic is just gonna get higher quality. Yes, I think so. Hey, Andrea Mengucci, German fan here. What do you think about two Magic software to play online? I think it's fine. I think it can coexist for a while, yes. I always have some percent one. I think Esper is better. Paper Magic is so expensive. I mean, yeah. It's like saying I prefer watching movies at home on Netflix instead of at the cinema. Yeah, it's more expensive, but it gives I think it's better to just interact with people. Do you get tired of answering the same questions over and over? No. It helps people staying here. Do you get tired of... Wait, this is... Wait, are you guys asking me the same questions over and over? Is that what's happening? Okay, so how do I deal with this board? It's not gonna be hard. I'm gonna go Oath of Kaya, kill the Growth Chamber Guardian, and then go Thought Erasure. I don't want to go Lyra. I don't want to just Lem Lyra here, because my opponent could have an answer for it. And Lyra just want to stay on the board empty and just carry over the game. Immortal Sun. We have plenty of answers for Immortal Sun. And also they have Dahmer in place, so I'm not gonna discard it. They have a bunch of cool cards here. Overall they're pretty weak. I don't mind if they play Kingdom Phoenix because they just have Teferi. I think I'm just gonna discard Skalgan Elkite. I could also just discard Growth Chamber Guardian, honestly. I'm just gonna discard Skalgan Elkite here. And I'll top that land. Do you think WotC will eventually move out of paper? No, I think that would never happen. WotC has been so successful in 26 years. It's the most successful trader card game, so it will never move out of paper. The only thing it can move out is maybe digital if it doesn't do well. But a paper, it's the tier 1. It's the best trader card game for a long time. So it will never move out of paper for sure. Do you have any nicknames? Me? Mengu. Mengu is my nickname. No. That nickname, it's an American nickname. We are fine with our Italian nickname over here. Do you get any beta stuff? I did buy a lot of cool things, but not beta. My recent purchase, very cool and expensive, is Lightning Bolt promo old. It was a very sweet that I can't wait to pick up next week at the Four Seasons tournament. Is there any difference between paper and MTGA? Yeah, I think just the smell of Magic. It's kind of precious, you know. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but I just feel like it's special, yes. MTG is a card game where you can print any rule. That's why you love Magic. Yes, I agree. Okay, so the Plague Chamber Guardian uncounterable. Now, I have a bunch of options. I have a bunch of options now. One is to Terran Scorn the Growth Chamber Guardian. I think I'll do that, yes. I think I'll do that. Yes. So I'm gonna go Destroy. I could have just drawn a land to go Lyra and have Terran Scorn to back up when they go minus on Domri, but I don't think I like to do that. I kind of regret having topped that land earlier. I was just going to play Liliana, but they played Phoenix. I don't think I want to play Liliana or Lyra here, so I'm just going to play Basilica Bella on the top land and pass. Smell of Magic cards or the all those Magic players? I honestly don't care about the smell of the Magic players. I'm kind of used to it, I guess, but just to meet the friends that you meet in paper, it's much better, in my opinion, to just stay on computer. I'm a paper card game. I've never played video games. I've never played any video games or something. Alright, so they played Immortal Sun, which seems like a good draw. It seems like a good card, and maybe it is. Maybe it is. We do have 2D Sparks in our deck, but we also now have Lyra, and they can't use Domri. Thought Erasure. Okay, that's a good draw. So I'm gonna go Thought Erasure. Do you think we will get all the cards in Arena? I don't think so. For now, for example, like there's a lot of things that Arena needs to figure out. I think first of bringing back like Modern or such. Okay, so do I want to attack Domri or Dem? I think I'll attack Dem, because Domri, there's Immortal Sun. I just hit Mythics. Nice. 468, maybe that's enough, though I don't think so. I remember some guy was 200 and stopped playing for a couple of days last time and then fell off. So, I think you just need to check, kinda like, you know, every 2 or 3 hours to see how does it go. I think Arena Modern will go back Kaladesh Shaman Cat. I don't think they will print older cards. I think they will make cards from now on, but I don't know, they could do anything. Scorn on Phoenix, Liliana -4. I don't know. I just don't want. I didn't want to play Liliana in the face of them having Immortal Sun. Oh, Torn Tenant, that's a good one. They're already in the game. Oh, it was. Oh, it wasn't. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's true. Okay, then yes, it might happen. I don't know though because then you have to buy them out of nowhere. I don't think that will happen. Ooh, this is a good draw because now my opponent is very likely to just block with the Rekindling Phoenix, and then I can grab the Carnarium this away. I can also attack with the Basilica Bellhound. How do they block? No, because if they block with Paradise Druid, then it's bad. So I'm just gonna attack with Lyra only here. I don't think so. Hello, Federasher. Have you played against Phoenix? Yes, I did, and I lost. And I lost. I did play against Phoenix, and I lost. I'm gonna play Liliana here. Sure, they have Immortal Sun, but if I draw D-Spark, then I have Liliana in play. And if they attack Liliana, they will take the 2 damage from Oath of Kaya. Do you like Gruul decks? Your MPL competitor submitted. Yeah, Gruul is a good deck. Hello, Bloody. How is going? I saw that you were very late, like me, in submitting your decks for the Famdom Legend today. Yeah, Federation, we did got defeated against Phoenix 2-0. So that's good for you, I guess. Arena Modern can be really cool, but I don't think it should be older card. I think it should just be cards right now that we're playing. Hungry, yeah, a couple notifications. Oh yeah, I just randomly submitted. Ooh, they're attacking here. I just randomly opened Discord, which I never opened, to check other things, and the guy was like, "Yo, you have to submit your deck." Oh, and then just submitted this deck because that's my favorite deck currently. Okay, so I could block this Paradise Druid, but I have this Cry in my hand. What if I just take it? At the end of the day, it isn't that much damage. It is just 14. This is interesting. What do they have in end? I'm gonna go no blocks here. I wish MTG Arena Modern starts with Innistrad. I don't think it should start with old cards because then you have to craft older cards. I don't think it should do that. Wow, they take it. They just pump. I draw a bad card here. But what are they doing here? So, if I attack with Lara, I go up to 8. Then I can craft the Carnarium, kill that, and then chump that. I would die to remove a spell, though. But I think it's okay. I think it's okay to die to remove a spell. The thing is, if I don't attack, I eventually just lose. So I just hope to top deck a good thing next turn. Yeah, so I'm gonna do like this. I hope to top deck something to deal with the Torn Lieutenant. Mobilizing District kills me. Oh yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't kill me. Oh yes, it does. Alright, I'm dead. But I guess they could play around something. No, yeah, I didn't see that. I shouldn't have attacked with Lara. I forgot about this land, sorry. I mean, they could give you some cards for free like I did in beta. Yes, maybe. Just like push a cube in there. They get that story quest to earn those cards. Yes, yes. Cry -4, Liliana clears. Federasher, don't be like Twitch chat. Don't be like Twitch chat. Read the board before writing. Okay, good game. Good game, opponent. We are 1-1. We are 1-1. We did that with Immortal Sun, but I think it's okay. It's not a big deal. We have 3 Lyras to fight it. Craft the Carnarium. I think it's okay. They have Paradise Druid. I'm not gonna cut it. Yeah, I think I like this sideboarding. Yes, that's a bit does. Feels banned, don't be like us. Yeah, but even though my Twitch chat is very smart, I have to admit that my Twitch chat is it's a smarter chat than other streamers. So congratulations, chat, you're very smart. Thanks for your content. One question: How will be? I think in Legacy there's gonna be a lot of new cards. Yes, feels to me like a Commander set. There's like infinite cards for Commander and Legacy, and some of them for Modern as well. I need to craft. Yeah. Okay, so what do we do? Just play Godless Shrine and pass. Everyone else's chat is smart, not me. Yeah. Yeah, but that's how politicians talk to their country, right? I've learned it with the great politicians of Italy. You have to tell the people that they're the best, so that they will like you. That's how it works, you know. So chat, you are the best. I was the first one to play last week. All right, I take 1 damage. 22. Can I draw a card? Yeah. Doesn't every set have a billion cards for ADH? Yeah, but this set has a lot more cards for ADH. Alright, I'm gonna go to Fairy. What do I do though? Because the problem with the Fairy Plus is that if they have Domri, they just keep my Teferi. I just rather just bounce like this Elf Warrior. It's pretty bad, but that's just Teferi sometimes. Sometimes it's bad. But at the end of the day, just draw me a card. Have you ever enjoyed some multiplayer's ADH? Me? No. I could have bounced the Oath. Yeah, I could have bounced the Oath. I didn't think about it. It's actually a play that I do literally every time. I don't know why I didn't think about it this time. You're the best, can I have some free codes? Oh, sorry, I'm not Wizards of the Coast. I would love to give free codes to literally everyone. I would love to spew these codes, but I can't. Because I don't have them. Alright, I'm gonna keep on sacrificing my Teferi, I think. Or I could bounce the Oath of Kaya and then go for Cry. But the Cry doesn't even do anything now. Actually, I like this play, yeah. Next turn, I can just... whatever. Next turn, I can just whatever. Italy first. Make Italy great again. Yes, I will make Italy great again. I will make Magic Italy great again. Is that okay? Is that okay? I can only do that, unfortunately. I don't have the power to do other stuff. Okay, I go to 20. Still a very elfy life total. Kaya Phoenix plus Cry. Yeah. Oh, opponent. Why so many good cards? We're supposed to just play uncommons over here. I have Cry the Carnarium and all you have is 3 Toughness Creature. I'm not winning this game, guys. So what I can do here is draw Black Lotus, then go Oath of Kaya, Cry the Carnarium. Can do that. I think what I'm gonna do is just Oath of Kaya this token and then Craft the Carnarium. Hoping to draw like D-Spark. I don't think I want to do something else. Just to be mana efficient. Anger of the Gods. Yeah, we need Anger of the Gods. Make Vintage Legacy colorful again. I mean, Legacy, it's the best color is always blue, but Vintage, unfortunately, Wizards decided to. You know what? We're gonna make like Vintage awful, and we're not gonna make an Eternal Weekend in Europe, so nobody's gonna play Vintage, and everyone will say that the Vintage sucks. That's their plan, and it's working. You know what's also working? Not this deck. Yeah, I think all Modern Horizons, it's a fine format for Modern. I don't know. There's a dual. They're kind of making Dredge too good, I think, but I think they're making back the London Mulligan, which makes Dredge worse. So maybe that will equal. Good night, Bloody. Thank you for everything. The problem with the London Mulligan is Tron, and they didn't print a single freaking Wasteland, and I'm tilted about it. They didn't even print like a bad Wasteland or something. They just said, you know what? Tron is the best deck, and Modern sucks. We don't care. We're gonna print only other cards to make you feel like you have chance to beat Tron, but in the end you can't, because Tron is the best deck. Do you think the new Snow stuff has chance? Probably. They're probably gonna be just too cute. And remember, guys, remember this whenever you think about Modern. There's Tron in the format, okay? So, everything else don't matter. Because there's Tron in the format. If they announced that anything about the London Mulligan, no, but I assume they're gonna accept it. Like, do you know that whenever you open your hand, now they say keep 7, keep 6. I think that's kind of for, like, the London Mulligan. Yeah, the Cycle Land would be very good, I agree. What's Tron? It's better if you don't know. Lori 98X. If you don't know what's Tron, it's better if you don't know. Mengu, can you tell us what do you think it's going to be as... What do you take to be as good as you as Magic? Just play a lot of Magic. Be always open-minded. Be always open-minded to change your opinion. Read a lot about content producer, especially me. No, I'm joking. And just be open-minded. That's, I think, the best thing that helped me a lot. Be open-minded. I just went 0-3 this morning with this deck. Do you think it's well positioned? I mean, we were 82 earlier. If you went 0-3, doesn't mean too much. Magic there's a lot of luck involved. So just 3 games will not tell you the whole story. Imagine a worse, more degenerate version of Modern Brain Tron in current standard. No, I want to know. No, Lori. It's like there's a format called Modern, which is like the worst format that ever existed. But together with being the most popular format, it kind of feels like whenever someone is hurting you, but you like it. It's kind of like Sadomaso, Modern. And people like it. So Wizards like, oh, people like it. Let's do two Protoss in a row, modern, because people like it. So everyone's forced to play modern for 3 months, and that's basically modern. Yeah. All right, we're playing as mono red. We drew the third land, which was needed, but yeah, this mana base is working out perfectly here. How to qualify for? Okay, so here my opponent's gonna go Necromancer Shadow Core, so I can just counter that. Hero Pressing Commando is not that bad. I'm probably gonna lose this game because, yeah. Another thing that Wizards should do is giving people a way to qualify for Mythic Championship and MPL next year. They should definitely make so that people know. They should do, all right, we have 32 MPL. I don't know, they should do something. They should tell to the world, because the not knowing what's up is killing the things right now. I think that is what is killing. Okay, so I could Dovin's veto this shock. Yeah, I think I have to, because like if they just don't go anything, just play Goblin Electromancer. Well, better. In some cases, look at the look on Reed's face. Flash, thank you for your sub. That's gotta become a meme at some point. Yeah, the thing that I should do is just telling the word how can people play slightly professional. You don't have to play necessarily too much professional, because people still love to have the dream of qualify for something. That's a problem that Wizards don't understand. I think Wizards is like, all right, it's fine. You just play and go mythic points, and then we're gonna figure it out at some point. But if people don't know, they're not incentivized in doing that. Like people should know that going to the PT, paying $1,000 to go to the PT, will eventually just do something. Okay. You have more interest in the fandom tournaments than the MPL. Yeah, that isn't right at all. You should watch the MPL. The MPL is still a very good level, and it's still I think it's entertaining. I like, all the stories, etc. I also like to just get ranked by my opponent here. Prosciutto di Parma or Amoni Iberico? I like both. Yeah. Sunfire was the best source of MTG professional for viewers all the time. Yeah. Okay, and you know what, guys? I'm not gonna concede, because I can draw Crowd the Carnario to sweep all this. I just started to watch MTG Arena. How cheap? With cheap deck. A mono-red usually is cheap. Favorite type of pasta? It's I don't mind the grain. I just like spaghetti. Do you think Pro Tours should have limited, or should it be one format? Oh, no. Pro Tours should be limited. Pro Tours should be limited. If you want to find your standard only or modern only format, you have other events. Pro Tour should be mixed format. Pro Tour should be a skillful event with mixed format, because mixed format is skillful, limited is skillful. So, and I don't want to hear anything about people disconnect during that, or people disconnect during PTs and stuff like that. Sure, people are free to do whatever they want, but you need to remain serious about the professional tour. And the professional tour is limited, which is the most skill intensive format. What's coming in next Mengucci cuisine? I don't know. I'm not making it. My father is usually making it, or some restaurants. I have to agree. The broadcasting in NPL really doesn't appeal to me. You prefer a Star City game? I don't. I honestly don't. I don't, because what I look for when I watch a stream is the stories between the players. I really like that, and the high level plays. And when I see, and the high level plays is what I watch when I want to watch professional event. I don't want to watch round 1 of GP, or I don't want to watch. But I guess that's me. Or I don't want to watch modern mill against modern Battle of Wits decks. I don't care about that. Like, that's just, I don't know, I just go to the store to watch these things. I don't need to watch it on stream on Sunday night. Alright, so we're playing against another of that deck, looks like. I'm gonna pass the turn here. If they play the Goblin, I can just also Kai my turn. Yeah, you watch a ton of Limited, yeah. How did you find testing for Limited at the last PT? I found it very well. We practiced with proxies. It was very good for me. But I don't think it's right for everyone, because not everyone has the same tools that we had there. So many Phoenix deck. Yeah, I mean, the Phoenix deck is very good against this deck, so it's kind of a metagame thing. Phoenix deck beats Esper. How do you... Andrea, sorry for asking so much. Don't worry, you're welcome. This is an AMA stream. Do you have a deck with shitty Bitter Blossom to make it work? No. I don't think the Bitter Blossom it's that good. You know what's the problem with this deck? It's Tyrant's Corn against this guy. I've been facing this guy with my Tyrant's Corn 20,000 times at this point. I hate it. What am I supposed to do here? Should I bounce it? I guess I'll bounce it, but they'll just redraw a card. I mean, best thing would be drawing Narset, I guess. Weird. Alright, my grandmother went crazy, but I don't know. No, it's not pizza, it's my grandmother, who doesn't really know how to stop after pushing the ring, apparently. Do you think Chain Whirler or Llanowar Elf is better build of Gru? I think Llanowar Elf is better. Alright, they replay that. I don't see the stories in the MPL, to be honest. Yeah. I think it's just they don't know what to do exactly currently, but hopefully we'll see the stories. Dying here. Alright, I'll attack because if they block, I can go out of Kaya. They obviously don't block, but still. No, I think 600 is not enough. Was the Triba standard deck at the moment in your opinion? I don't have an opinion about that. Okay, I'm gonna go probably just a Fairy Tuck. It's not great, but I have another Teferi coming up. Alright, go to bed. Good night, oh my god. You don't even want to see my grandmother? She's gonna come here and ask her some things in a language that you will not understand. Even if you're Italian, probably. Nonna. Ciao nonna. Non c'è nessuno a casa, però... presto, nonna, scuola, Martina. Si è arrivati, dico. Grazie, grazie. Tu aspetta qua? No, va a casa. Quando torna ti chiamo. Quando torna ti chiamo. No, perché tanto, scusa... No, tanto mamma... è a scuola, no? Oh, grazie Tagliatelle. Vieni qua a pranzo dopo? Vieni qua a pranzo dopo? Perché no, dai. Dai, quando arriva mamma ti faccio chiamare. Va bene? Se vuoi... Aspetta un attimo, la chiamo adesso. Aspetta un attimo. Alright, my grandmother brought tagliatelle homemade, guys. Homemade tagliatelle. Look. Tagliatelle homemade. Nonna. Ok.
Ma sta poco, sarà tanto.
Non lo so.
Tanto. Tante stai qui?
Sì.
Sto qui stasera.
Stai qua con me? Aspetta un attimo. Sorry for the Italian speaking, guys.
Solo per me.
Allora.
È messo sopra il tavolino.
Mama. Usually people mute themselves when they do this. I think it's funny to share something. Not the cam. Yeah, unfortunately, she avoided the cam. Also, I don't know. My mom said that she was supposed to, my grandma said that my mom was supposed to be here, but I don't think so. Like, she works in the morning, so I think it's kind of weird, but it could be possible. Finalmente ti vedo in italiano, yes. What does she think of the trophy? Oh, spell pierce. Alright, my mom is not answering it. That's exactly. Oh, mamma. Mamma, senti, qua c'è nonna che ha portato tagliatelle, ha detto che te vieni.
Sì, fallo aspettare, guarda, adesso sono qui alla stanza, sta arrivando in macchina.
Va bene. Ok, ciao mamma. Ciao.
Ti dico, adesso è passato la fede.
Va bene. Ciao nonna, ciao mamma. Alright. Nonna. Allora mamma sta arrivando, eh? Aspetta qua. All right. All right. In the meanwhile, we got beaten up pretty badly. Don't worry, no. 1,016 people in chat loves you. Yes, yes. All right. What should I do here? Should I just auto erase my opponent? I just want to cut Tyrant's Corn so badly from my deck. I just want to cut Tyrant's Corn so badly from my deck. Can we do an MIA about Nonna Mango? You can. You're welcome. No, non sono mutato. How am I muted? Nice auto tap. I'm not muted. Oh, bounce straight into Thought Erasure. That play would have been great. I don't know why I didn't see that. Alright, I can do that next turn. Actually, it's not. No! I can't play Tyrant's Corn. That's so bad. I would have Tyrant's Corn end of turn. How old is Nonna Mango? Nonna Mango, I think it's was born in 39, so 80 years. Nonna. Metti lì. Mettilo per terra, mettilo per terra. Tieni in mano? No, mettilo lì.
Piove, vai oltre, poi vengo oltre.
No, fai bene. No, ma non sapevo che mamma non lavorasse.
Capito?
Oh. Nonna, vedi, sto a giocare.
Tu guardi, chissà che... vedi? Bravo. Il fratello sta laggiù, vero?
Sì. Alright.
Vedi, piove, vedi, tanto vai oltre a casa, poi vengo oltre, tanto.
Sì.
Qui, no? Tanto lì. Ancora...
No, fai bene.
Dalla scuola lì.
Sì, adesso torna dalla scuola. Oh no, I just died. Nonna. I died. Okay, concede. Nonna. I'm speaking. Sì. Parlo con degli amici adesso, eh.
Bravo.
In inglese ci parlo. Yeah, I'm speaking in English with my friends, I said.
Quanto sei bravo.
Alright. So let's try to beat this deck. We are like currently 0-5 against this deck. Currently we're 0-5 against Blue Red Phoenix. I still think that the sideboard is correct though. Just have one slot. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to board this out. I don't know. Maybe we're supposed to board this out. Let's try this again. No, it's better if I don't say that. Reservoirs. It's better if I don't say that. Also, it's a pretty impossible thing to understand, I think.
C'è tutte le cose. Quanto sei brava.
Hai visto, nonna, la coppa?
Eh?
Hai visto la coppa?
Qual è?
Questa.
Oh, madonna.
Ma che bella.
Quanto è bella. Dove che l'hai fatta?
L'ho vinta. L'ho vinta questa.
L'hai vinta?
Sì, I won the cup.
Oh mamma mia, quanto è bella.
Hai visto?
Oh mamma mia. Perché hai fatto così, dopo hai vinto tu, hai fatto questo qui.
Sì.
Vedi? Quanto è bella. Oh mamma mia. Quanto sei bella.
Che puttana. Trying to configure it there, but I fail, so whatever. I was trying to zoom, but it didn't go right. Alright, play first. Keep 7. And hero.
Tenki sopra,
No,
No, sta attenti.
Sì.
Sì.
La metto...
Oh, Madonna, oggi ha cominciato a piovere. Camadosa. Tutto.
Alright, Thought Erasure. It's the best. Thought Erasure, it's the best. And what do we got? We got Crackling Drake, Finale of Promise. I have Dovi's Video for Finale. I'm gonna just keep on discarding Crackling Drake. Mamma. A scendere? Perché? Ah, va bene, ok. Ciao mamma.
Che fai?
Andate a fare spesa, ha detto mamma.
Ah,
Quindi ho detto che scendi, che lei è di sotto con la macchina.
vabbè.
Va bene.
Ora vado giù io.
Sì, c'è l'ombrello lì a destra, capito? Qua c'è l'ombrello, subito lì. Subito qua. Va avanti. Qua, lì. Quello è l'ombrello tuo, nonna.
Questo?
Sì, quello è tuo.
Vabbè. Allora vado
C'hai
giù.
tutto, sì, grazie alle tagliatelle.
Va bene.
Ciao nonna. Mamma è di sotto. Alright, it's us again. Sì, scendi. Alright, it's us again. Why did I discard a shock? Because I had your precinct one. And yeah, I just got discarded shock. I don't know. Alright, we got it. It's us again. It's me and the trophy once again. So it's all good. I should have probably discarded Crackling Drake. I didn't do that. I just discarded a shock, which did nothing, but it's okay. My daughters love you right now because you're so kind to Granny. Yes. Nonna Mengu, yes. What's Nonna name? You know, every Italian Nonna is named Maria. You didn't know that? If you didn't know that, you don't know much about Italians, but every Italian has a Nonna called Maria. Nonna Maria is just a classic. Nonna Maria, always. If you don't have a Nonna called Maria, mine is Teresa. Yes, Teresa. I have an uncle called Teresa. But Maria, it's like the truth. You have to have either a grandmother, an aunt, a grandmother, a grand aunt, someone. It's called Maria. Always. Sorry, aunt. Sorry, aunt, not uncle. Yeah. You can start your private magic league. What's that? Tagliatelle. Yeah, where are the tagliatelle, by the way? Oh, yeah, my grandmother just put on the other side, but yeah. Alright, the sideboard went perfectly. It was made so that our opponent drew 20,000 lands, so it's all good. Maria, tell us, this matchup you can win only with Lyra. Yes, we played 3 Lyras, that's why. Grandma's name, Maria. How big is your apartment? I mean, it's not my apartment. I live still with my parents. It's a big house. I had a nonna called Maria. Yes. Alright, Mulligan. And yeah, I think this is a keep. Missing a land, but I think this is a keep. Yeah, there it is. Is Wrath good here? I don't think so. What goes to Galil? What's the most Italian thing? Your grandmother called friendship. What I'm saying is just a joke, but I know a lot of people have a grandmother called Maria. You still live with your parents? Yes. In Italy, it's not that common to move. Also, I'm very well with my parents. They are happy at me here, so I have no reasons to move. No reasons to move. We're all together, and it's great. If I had to move, I had to do my own laundry. I had to cook myself. I had to do a lot of things on my own. Instead, like this, I'm happy. I'm happy to be cocco di mamma, we say in Italian. In Italy, do kids live with their parents until they get married? Not really, but like my girlfriend is studying in Milan, so I don't have reasons to move in another house in Senigallia. You have a father, but you can call me daddy. Yeah, I do have a father who, it's just I think I have no shame in saying that I still live with my father, my parents, and I just love it. It's not that I don't have money to move or anything. I just love to be here. Like, I know that in America is different. But I don't mind. Okay. I'm just gonna go Teferi plus. I'm just gonna plussing all my Teferis here. They haven't done anything this game, and I take this turn off so that my opponent can't negate my Teferis. In Milan, yeah, one sometimes it happens in Italy. Yes, save the money for travel to tournaments. I don't actually just save the money for something. I just don't think that spending money on I just don't think that spending money on like rent or also like we have a whatever. We have a bunch of houses as well, so I wouldn't need to pay rent or anything. But I just prefer to stay here. I don't need to. I don't want to move. That's it. That's just as easy as it is. Opponent hands looks very good, guys. Opponent hand looks very good. You have the fairy that's gonna die. It's the crackling drakes. They have three. They have three. They have three Arclight Phoenixes. All I'm gonna do here is just trying to top deck. Crab the Carnarium. There is a complaint. Living with family, yeah. Also, renting blows just waste money, yeah. You live with your mom, but she charges me rent? Yeah? That's strange. I don't know. I often just buy things for my parents and stuff, but that's as much as I do for them. I actually don't do too much for them. Alright, Beacon Bolt, so that's a way for them to deal with Lyra. Discard the Beacon Bolt. Good morning, Toito Loco. What's about MPL Week 4? Mid-range deck. They all rock Thief. Yeah, remember, MPL have to submit decks by last Saturday. So this deck without Thief came up after. Yeah. No, I think it's more like whenever your country is more rich, you move. And Italy isn't necessarily rich country, but I think that, I just don't do that because I'm rich or poor. I just do that because I'm happy. I'm happy here. Alright, I need to bounce that despite I just draw another card. Alright, I drew the Lyra. Okay, guys, I think we can win this game. If I don't die this turn. I have Lyra into Dovi's Video to counter the Beacon Bolt. That's why I discarded Beacon Bolt. Because if something like this came up, I could have done that. Legion Warboss, it's not lethal yet. The kids have the parents until 45, it's definitely not true. For example, my brother, he's now living with his girlfriend. They're having a baby. Ooh, that's a good draw, guys. That's actually a very good draw. Alright, so what I'm doing here is... because I could play Lyra here and have Dovin's Veto up. But then if I cast Cry, they can lightning strike the Lyra. And then into Dovin's Veto that, and then into Dovin's Veto the other thing as well. Here I'm just going to go for Crab the Carnarium. They're gonna cast Crackling Drake, and then I'm going to... Yeah, so I think I like this attack here. Actually, no, I'm not going to attack. Maybe just with this. Because if they block, then the Cry will kill the Basilica Bellhound. Instead, I want to make them use Lightning Strike. When you submit your decks to Phantom Legend, yesterday night, I submitted this deck. Alright, so we just go for Cry this turn, and that would just Lightning Strike my Basilica Bellhound. Now we'll play Lyra with Dovin's Veto backup. Sure, they could they could Spell Pierce me or negate me, but that's my plan currently. Actually, no, Dovin's Veto can't get counter. What am I talking about? It's all good. Alright, so we play Lyra, which is like one of the very few ways you can beat this deck. And that's why we play 3, guys. Alright. So they go Beacon Bolt, we go to his Veto, and there's nothing they can do about it. So even if they have other counters now... So now... They have a 5-4, we have a 5-5 First Strike Lifelink. We have Search for Ascanta with 9 cards in the graveyard. This card is great in this matchup. This card is just great in this deck, I think. Alright. So if I attack, I go to 11, but I could die on the backswing. I could also die if they draw a Shock. That could just point 2 Burn Spell at this. I think next turn I'll untap with Search for Ascanta, so I'm gonna find something. So I think it's good if I just pass. This is interesting because they call lightning strike end of turn. I go to 8, and then they only need 2 spell to kill me. So I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I don't think I can attack. Biko only deal 4 damage though. Really? Fuck. Sorry guys, that was a mistake. For some reason I thought Beacon was lethal. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry guys. That was a big mistake. They would have had no lightning strike, and now I can just die to a lightning strike or a shock. How can you replace Oath of Kaya? You can't. You can't replace Oath of Kaya. Oath of Kaya are important to combo with. Alright, please don't find a burn spell. I made a big mistake here, guys. Yeah, I was, a lot of things were going on this morning. It's not an MPL level stream. It's more a streamer entertaining the chat stream, which that's kind of what I want to do. I also would like to just show, top level content, but sometimes your grandmother rings your bell, your door, and you need to take that call. All right. That's good. That's good. Your mind is on Tagliatelle, yes. All right. Let's attack with Lyra. And then I think I'll pass the turn. And then I'll go upkeep this spark. I'm doing this because that could just point a... Yeah, so there's no card that I want to find with Atscant. I guess Duress is the only one that I can find. Duress is the only one that I can find. Yeah, maybe the fact that I have Duress in my deck, I think it's enough to just go for Atscanta now. Because I can find Duress. I'll point line... Alright, or just miss. Because the fact that, giving them information is not free. Alright, so let's go D-Spark. I could have done this main phase to be able to attack. But I just wanted them to use their burn spells on something else, or like on face if they wanted to plan on killing me. Instead of just keeping their burn spell for my Lyra. Alright. Does you want to dispark your turn to deny Phoenixes? Yeah, that's also a play that I could have considered. Alright, I'm gonna block like this. Again, I don't mind if they lightning strike my Bellhound. All I care is about to make my Lyra survive. I just wanted to wait my end step for them to lightning strike face. That's why I waited until my turn. Like, the difference was that it's not exactly the upkeep thing, it's more like I wanted to go lightning strike end of turn because they thought that they had a Crackling Drake in play and they wanted to kill me. That way I would have just countered the lightning strike that way, because if I go to 8 or 11 it's the same. Okay, now I'm gonna attack with so if I attack with this, I think it's good. I can't win versus these Esper decks with my Gruul deck. Yeah, it's not a great matchup. I can totally do that. Like, Rekindling Phoenix is still pretty good, and also other stuff. Alright, I think that we got this. Do I want to cry here? No, I think I'm going to activate the Scanta first, and then see. Dovin's Veto, I think it's going to lock the game up. And that's why I don't want to use Cry now, because I have Dovin's Veto up. So this way, I can just Dovin's Veto, a Beacon Bolt or whatever, and we win. Alright, so we finally managed to beat Phoenix. After losing 2 in a row, we finally managed to beat it. And the reason why we beat it was because of Lyra Dawnbringer. Lyra Dawnbringer was very good this match overall. It's just basically the only way I think you can fight the deck. It's first worth running in Gruul versus Esper. The problem with Ferox is that you don't have to play like good cards. Like, you have to play Skargan Elkite over Sarkhan, and Skargan Elkite is much worse than Sarkhan. And then you have to play like Nissa. You don't have to play Nissa, so like you kind of have to build your deck in a way where I think it's worse. Yeah. Yeah, Craig is -2, -2. Okay, so playing against Terran, and they're gonna mulligan his end, because I don't have lands. And that's a keep. Tanscorn, I think, is gonna go bottom. Even if they're weenie, I mean, they could have changed deck, but we just don't have lands to do that. Like Glacial Fortress. And that's one of the reasons why I hate Splashing Blue. One of the thousands reasons why I hate Splashing Blue and White Weenie. Is because you have hands like this. Like, imagine they had 2 planes over Glacial Fortress, okay? So guys, if you want to play White Weenie, don't Splash Blue. Splashing Blue, it's a big mistake. that people keep on making for some reason. Top tier one deck, I don't know, Esper Red and 4 color Dreadhorde. Do you have tattoos? No, I don't have. What do you get? No, I don't like tattoos. I like my skin to be near mint. I never injured. Never went to the. Never did anything. Never fell down. You know, it's very lucky skin for Mango. All right, I'll go for the Erasure. I splash black in my white weenie. I disagree on so many levels on that sentence, both because I don't want to splash and both because I don't think Sorry is good at all. Alright, opponent have good cards there. I think I'll discard Loxodon. That's gonna stay on top actually. Because I can go Hero Thought Erasure. No beard. Yeah, I do have a beard, yes. But does that count as near mint? I mean, beard is just it's just natural. Tattoos aren't. This is a version made by Muller. Yeah, Martin Muller made last weekend during the PTQ, during the MCQ, I guess it's called. Why is blue bad in white weenie? Oh, look at my opponent mana base. 2 Glacial Fortress. They sphere resistance themselves for no reasons because all they play was white cards, and then the cards that you use is like a counter. Like you don't need that. You definitely don't need that. We're gonna go Hero into Thought Erasure. Also, you can just draw only planes and have blue cards. I think we played when we played against them. We drew two heroes well. Right now, I'm gonna win with Liliana. I also really need to go to the toilet here, but they get to play Teferi. Yeah, but with 8 sources, you play Teferi with 8 sources. I tested Zorus of MTG Goldfish and it was bad. Yeah, White Wheat is better. Yeah, I made an article. I made an article saying that I made an article on Chana Fireball, saying why I like White Weenie over blue. Okay, so they're attacking just to flip. I think I'm gonna triple block this Nubby. I don't have much to do with my. Yeah, I think I like this block. I'm gonna preserve my life total until I be able to cast this Liliana. Opponent though will attack for a lot of damage next turn. I could also just double block. Actually, you know what? I should have double blocked with 2 Teferi, with 2 Hero the Snowboard Sentry. Should have done that, because then I would have had 3 tokens, which. Oh, another history that I drew. Okay, I can lose now. Oh yeah, pop quickly. I still have the command. Nice. Alright, I think we're gonna lose this game now. I think I'm gonna block because this will become a 4-3 next turn. Unfortunately, I don't have any Kaya's Wrath in my main deck. So game 1 seems pretty bad. Would you play Chandring Rule right now? Would you play Chandring Rule? Honestly, I've never played Gruul, so I don't think it's best if I give you advices on something that I don't know about. Alright, so I think I'm gonna chump with this token here. Actually not. I'm gonna just block for value. Going down to 2 life. I would like to draw like a Teferi hero. Okay, that's a game loss, yeah. Alright, good game. Good game. Okay, so post sideboard. Earlier we sideboarded in a way where we had basically all the creatures and also Wrath. So I don't think I mind that sideboarding. So something like this could work. So I want to board out the Elder Spell. I want to board out Narsets. I want to board out Commanded Dreadhorde. Liliana doesn't seem very good, no. They have a lot of creatures. The minus, I guess the +1 is good, but I think Lara is just better. And what do I want to cut? 2 cards. Oh, D-Spark. And do I want to change anything? It's 61. I could cut 1 Big Teferi, but that deals with Conclave Tribunal on Lyra. How is Bond? I think it's good. Lily minus the C2 cards. Yeah, I could have done that, I guess. Search for Ascanta still like a lot. Maybe just cut one hero. Champ would give you a draw. Yeah, I could have done that. No, Ascanta I always like to keep. Ascanta is, I think, a very powerful card to having one copy in your decks. I think Search for Ascanta is a powerhouse. Is a powerhouse. Boy, you also missed my grandmother. That's so we have the good old combination of creatures plus wrath. A creature that makes 1/1s that dies to Macradic Carnarium, and the 3/4 that dies to Makaya's Wrath. That's some good deck decision there. You missed Grandma Mango, yeah. It was something special, I would say. Grandma Mango there to miss. You gotta watch the VODs. Yeah, you have to watch the VODs. Grandma Mango was here talking in Italian dialect. All right, no attacks. What's your best and worst matchup in this meta with this deck? I think best matchup should be like around the. I think aggressive decks are very good. Like mono red and mono white should be very good matchups. Bad matchup could be Phoenix probably. I don't know. I just played Phoenix a bunch of times in a row, and it was not easy. It was not easy. I think I'm just gonna go big here. I don't mind the fact that I have 2 Wrath in my hand. It's kind of awkward, but I think this is good. I mean, I could just Tyrant's Core back something and then Kaya's Wrath, or like this way I push my opponent into overextending it into my Kaya's Wrath. So they only have planes here, so they could just have blue cards in it. Vladimir is always strong. I don't know what you're talking about. What kind of matchup does Hero have versus Mono Blue? I mean, it should be very good. You also have Teferi. Mango, have you made plans for Barcelona yet? It's gonna be your first MC and you're very excited. Yes, I will be practicing with Javier Dominguez in the Javier Dominguez Castle. You know, Javier is from Barcelona, and he has both of his parents live in a very big house in the country of Barcelona. So we're gonna go there for like 15 days or something, like 10 days or something. I'm gonna bring the computer and try to stream there. Try to stream from there. Is Dreaded a bad matchup? I thought so, but then he ended up being fine. I thought it was much worse. What do you think about the time wipe instead of Kaya's Breath? I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of time wipe. I think that Kaya's Wrath costing 4, it's much better. Okay, I'm gonna go. I think the Fairy Bounce Tide Taker. I could bounce the token though. That's probably better. Then I chump the Tide Taker. Yeah, this is better. With Thought Erasure, huh? Interesting. I've got a Thought Erasure now. I don't want a Tyrant's Core in this Tide Taker. Let's see what they have. Disdainful Stroke they have. Alright, I'll take it. Even if they can cast it, which is very normal in the deck with only 8 blue sources, and another reason why splashing blue sucks is that you draw 4 planes. Like my opponent showed us the reasons why you should never splash. They drew 2 Glacial Fortress game 1, which is awful, because they basically started with 2 gates. And game 2, they drew only white sources and an unplayable card. Imagine if this card was like a Gideon the Black Blade. They could have casted it. You should have team stream with Javier. No. Javier has his own stream. I think he's streaming currently, and I'm definitely gonna raid him after when I finish. That's all I do every time. Every time Javier streams, I raid him. I'm so happy to raid Javier. It just makes me very happy to raid Javier. Because Javier really deserves a lot. He's a great Magic player, and okay, I think it's time for this Cry the Carnarium. I don't think it's gonna get that much better, and I'll play the hero after combat, after Cry. You're going there for 15 days? Yeah, also Javier told me that his mom cooks incredibly well. His mom cooks incredibly well, so I'll be very, very happy to be a part of it. Okay, so I'm putting this 3, 6, 7 cards, so it is a send, it will be a while. Alright, I'll just pass here. If I sent a Naya hero, would you play? No, I wouldn't, sorry. I don't do this, donation decks or something, or even just decks. How much kills are we gonna take in 15 days? Hopefully not much, or my girlfriend would be very mad. My girlfriend doesn't like me eating too much these days. I used to be way more fit. Now I'm not anymore. Alright, attack with the Tide Taker. So what I can do here is, I think a pretty cool play. I'm actually gonna do that. Is bounce hero, make a token, chump the Tide Taker, and then Kaya's Wrath. I probably should have played things in post-combat so that it wouldn't have done everything. Alright, keep on drawing these things. Alright, what do we want to do here? I guess Kaya's Wrath. But who cares? I'm just gonna do it now. So they have now Legion's Landing, they can't flip it. What do you board in and out versus Esper Control? I don't know. I know some cyclists from Senegal, you could join them. Oh yeah, I should definitely do something, but there's just so much work to be done with Magic that I'm just not making any activity anymore. So you can see how we worked very well with our creatures in this game, despite having sweepers. We managed to, you know, get the best out of the sweepers and out of the creatures. I really liked how this game shaped up. Use time wipe, one card for both the job. I understand, but Kaya's Wrath costs 4. That's much different than 5. Sometimes not only you don't have 5 lands, but sometimes you need to Kaya's Wrath on turn 4 in some matchups. For example, why win on the draw. Okay, so I want the 4th hero. I think I'm gonna take out either Search or Thought Erasure. It's one of the two. I'm gonna take out, I think, Thought Erasure. I think I really don't want to take out Search. Why I'm not seeing Trophy? Oh, it's there. The trophy's there. How can you not see it? Why the 61 cards? Were there 61 cards? I don't think so. I think the deck is 60 cards. If it is 61, it's my mistake. Alright, this hand doesn't have proper lands, but you can't mulligan these hands with this deck. You would love, in a perfect world, you would love to always have a shot land on turn 1 and untap lands on turn 2, but it doesn't always go that in your opener. You need to keep bad hands and hope to get there. Do you think Esper Mid is the best deck currently? I don't like just get walkers. I think Esper Mid is very good right now, just because it's flexible, doesn't have any bad matchups. Okay. I'm going to play hero here. Again, despite having Kaya's Wrath in hand, I don't care. I don't care about having Kaya's Wrath in hand. You should always just make so that your opponent has to overextend. Your phone screen was small, you couldn't see the trophy. It's okay. You're welcome. It probably was my chair. Sometimes I hide the trophy with my chair. Alright, I played the Fairy. So they can make this play. The classic combinations of Savannah Lion plus the Fairy, which I'm not a fan of. And now I'm gonna also play the Fairy. Okay, let's be very careful on how our lands come to play, because this draw in the Catacomb will be... Remember to watch out for your lands. You don't have only Underground Sea and Tundras. You also have a Gate sometimes. Good evening, Seyo-san. You have missed 2 hours 40 minutes of the stream today, but I hope you had a lovely day there in the country of the rising sun. At least time wipe on requires 3 color sources. Kaya's Wrath 4. Yeah, but it's not a big deal casting Kaya's Wrath. I mean, sometimes it can happen, but most of the time it won't be a big deal. Our opponent has a weird hand there. I don't know what they have. What I'm going to do here is just casting hero and passing the turn. Playing a tap land. I don't care. Like, they could kill my Teferi at 4. Like if they want to play control decks against me, I'm happily taking that challenge. You missed Grandma Mango, Sayo-san. How do you know? How do you know? Is there on Twitter is there something on Twitter about Grandma Mango? No, there isn't. Alright, they go Buffling again. That's fine. You missed Ayatel. Oh no, Andrea said that. Yeah, you missed Ayatel and Grandma Mango. That's true. That's exactly what did you miss. Okay, so they keep on attacking with their you just reach out, yeah. Keep on attacking with the Savannah Lion on my Teferi Time Raveler. What did they do at it? You just pass? Okay. So I could cast Lyra, but I just sacrificed their Teferis. I think I'm just gonna go Teferi. I'll play around Spell Pierce. If they have Dovin's Beat on this, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's not a big deal. I'm on 16 and they don't do much. They don't do too much. The Fairy game, it is. Alright. 6 land for them. They definitely don't want to play them as many lands. Alright, go to 13. What do I do now? Oh, Thought Erasure. This is a great draw. So Thought Erasure, revealing 2 lands. Okay. This is going to be the game. Play Kaya's Wrath. As you see, 1 less mana is very important, because on turn 6 I could go Thought Erasure plus Kaya's Wrath. Not that, you know, it's not gonna be hard to beat while winning your opponent with 8 lands, but still. Alright, a plus. And what do they do? A 2-1. Okay. So now, just draw a land. So things that I can do is just probably cast Lyra. They can bounce it with the fairy. You know what? I'm gonna cast this. Best cheap decks. Probably mono red. I don't know. That's what they say at least. Alright, I think I'd rather do this. I know I could have played Lyra, but yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to draw a spell, I guess. Because Lyra's not great against the fairy. Like, I wish I had a Liliana now, or even a Commanded Dreadnought would be good. Bounce Baffling End. Then they just bounce Baffling End is awful. They just bounce Baffling End and attack the fairy. Alright, they drew Gideon Blackblade. I can easily lose this game now. I mean, yes, they drew 8 lands, but we also drew 9 lands. So... Alright. I wouldn't mind drawing... I don't know. Actually, I'm not in a great spot here. Second Lyra, it's awful. I think I'm gonna lose this game, guys. I think I'm losing this game, guys. I should play Lyra last turn. If I play Lyra last turn, they bounce it, and this turn I can go Teferi, bounce down his bodyguard, replay Lyra, and then they can't bounce my Lyra. Whereas now they can bounce it 2 times. I think I'm losing this game, guys. And also the problem with multiple Lyras in these matchups is that Lyra's very bad against the Fairy. So after talking shit about my opponent's deck, they're probably gonna win because they have the Fairy. Like if they had a Conclave Tribunal, I could have just played the other Lyra. Yeah, I think now I'm losing easily. Because even if I draw Kaya's Wrath, they still have Gideon. So this turn they attack for 8, and then next turn I die. Wow. I would have never imagined to lose this game against this many lands. Alright. If I draw Kaya's Wrath, maybe I'm not lost yet. I've not lost yet. Okay. Do I have 9 mana? Yes, I do. Okay. So I'm gonna go Kaya's Wrath. They also have Gideon now to kill my Lyra. Next turn. I have another one. The problem with the Fairy though is that it makes you a bad mana based deck. No, Ogin. No, I really dislike Ogin. It costs 6 mana, it does very little for what it does. I think I'm still in a very bad spot here, even if I top deck the card that I wanted to draw. So they sacrifice the Fairy. They can attack me down to 4. Then I play Lyra again, but they can just -6 on the Gideon. So what I need to draw here is I don't know, do I have Exil's Binding in my deck? It would be Exil's Binding if I have it in my deck, but I don't know. What can I have? Something good, please. Hero of Dominaria. Wow, I was so close to draw the perfect card here, guys. I was so close to draw the perfect card here. Think I have any out at this point. As I untap 2 lands, what can I draw? Nothing. No, it's a game. Even if I play Lyra, they have Gideon. They just -6. And, yep. Alright. We lost to White Weenie, which should be a pretty good matchup. Kinda sad to lose this game. The mistake we made, guys, was with that Lyra there. I should have cast Lyra earlier. Alright, I'm gonna go to the restrooms 1 second. Now, I'm gonna go Seyo-san. We have Matthew, folks? No. Nutella Banana is here? No. Just AMA on Seyo-san, guys. 30 seconds, I'm back. Wait here. All right, Sayo-san, did you entertain the chat well? Did you entertain the chat properly? Mr. Sayo-san from Japan? It did not, says Villa Boy MTG. Wow, that's mean. But he tried. You go first. You keep. You keep. I don't have double. Maria needs to be a mod. Yeah, Nonna Maria. You know, one time I'll tell you a funny story about Nonna Maria. It's a level of. It's a level that I could have never reached. Yeah, it's a free draft entry. It is. So basically, Nonna Maria. I was talking English to some people there. Like there were some people. There was Matthew Folks was here, and I was talking in English to him, and he was answering in English, and Nonna Maria was there watching us, and he was like, and she was like, "Wow, you like, it must be so hard. It must be so hard for you guys to understand each other, because she like thought that like talking a different language means that you should like I don't know no the what she said was something like like how do you I don't know. I think she never met anyone in the world that was speaking a language that was not hers. So she just didn't have the concept of other people talking another language. I think that's just what happened. I think that's what happened. All right. Never mind. So opponent is the Fairy Time Reveler, which we can't do anything about. I think I'm just gonna go to Fairy Bounces Land or Elf. It's not my efficiency. I should have not played land first in case I draw now if I look Fountain or just a top land. Alright. Ooh, a raid! Mr. Thundermo Elkite. From, I guess from North America. You're running late, my friend, here. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid, my friend. And we're here battling out with Esper. Hope there's no card that you hate in this deck. When was she born? Did she miss German occupation? Miss it. She's from the years 30s, so she definitely didn't miss that. She always has the memory of the Germans making, basically making them work. She always say that. She always said that the Germans came to this village where she was there, and they made the like local people work. Basically, that's what she says about Germans a lot. She said that like whenever we do the memories about things like this, she says that thing about that. That's one of the few things she remembers because she was a child, but the Germans made basically work everyone there. But not like just like do this, do that, like small things. Like cook me this, cook me that, or bring me this. It's just small things, but. Why I'm still up at 3 a.m. instead of sleeping? Mengu. Yes, that's the answer. She was never understood how non-American are. Yeah, I know, but like, that's what I guess they were just enjoying the Italian food, and they were just just having a blast in Montemarciano, which is the small city count my grandmother's from. All right, we go Brazilian Battle I can't go these parks as well. Not that I want to, not that I care about this trade too, but I mean actually I do care about that trade too. I should have probably just killed it. Because then I'll bounce my Basilica Bellhound, kill my Teferi, but I just, replay another Basilica Bellhound. Not that bad. Smart Germans making Italians cook, exactly. Montemarciano Caput Mundi. Why did this run out? Because I had Teferi, so I wanted to play this. It was actually a pretty good play for my opponent. Wow, Mandek and Trancing Melody. That's great. I mean, it's not great if I draw Teferi and bounce my Basilica Bellhound, but I guess that is great. What did you allow for Color Dreador? I decided that me and Javier together decided that the Blondes of Flourishing was not good. It was only good against red, but it wasn't that good against red. So we just replaced it. Is there a sideboard guide? Yes, there is. Good thing you have this park. For what? Over this? Yeah. I mean, this is the original list, so opponent always had the fair in play. So I'm happy about my D-Spark. Now it's gonna kill this Shalai. Oh, so we got a 3-4 that's blocking it all. That could bounce it, I guess. On 29, if I draw a Commander Dreador now, it's reanimating a lot of stuff. Alright, pass the turn. Yeah, that's the change that I made in my 4-color Dreadhorde. If you watch here, there's all the deck lists that the MPL players played last week. I mean, this weekend. I mean, I played on Monday and on Tuesday. I played 2 match. One against Paulo Vitor Dama da Rosa and one against Altum Bruche. I think I'm taking this damage. Because the Basilica Bloodhound is taking back the Frill Mystic. Can you give me a sideboard guide for a trip to Italy? Yeah, I think there's a lot of places that you need to visit if you come to Italy. One of them is like, the capital, Rome, the Tuscany cities, just the Tuscany area I think is all beautiful, and Venice. Those are the 3 special places that you kind of need to see. What was this control decks? You won both games. I can't tell you what I won. I was playing 4-color Dreadhorde against Monorad 2 times, so that's a very bad matchup for the deck. So I probably did not win both. Alright, keep on attacking with the 4-3. I could just double block. What do you guys think about that? I think I'm gonna do this. So that I keep the Bellhound there. And I'm losing the hero, but I have the fairy. I can just bounce my hero. And I'm on 25 lives, so if I draw Commander Dreadhorde, it's better. I don't want to take too much damage. I miss one Little Teferi. Why? You should just craft one Little Teferi. Like, Little Teferi, it's such a good card that I think that you should craft it. Like, I understand that, you might be on 0, but eventually you'll need the 4th Teferi. Like, it's a card that you need, eventually. I have no wild cards. I mean, you could do, but I don't think I would cut more than that. Alright, so I'm gonna play Tyrant's Corner. Actually, not. Because Tyrant's Corner is great to bounce my Bellhound because this is mine, but they have Frill Mystic, so I'm gonna wait to draw Thought Erasure. Venice is being ruined by Horde of Tourists. Yeah, but like, you are also on Horde of Tourism going there. Like, I love to go to Venice and just be a tourist. And, I'm not ruining it, I'm just going there to watch. To do the tourist things. Okay. Yeah, it must be expensive. Yeah, I believe so. Alright, I drew Narset. So Narset I don't think is good here. I think the best play to make is Tyrant's Corn on the Bellhound, and they force it. And they Frill Mystic it. And then I'll play Basilica Bellhound. That's the only way I can do that. I can just, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go Basilica Bellhound. They're gonna counter it. Then I'm gonna Tyrant Scorn the Bellhound. Back to hand. And no! I misclicked. Caputana. Oh, I was supposed to bounce the Bellhound. Alright. I mean, imagine if we had a Basilica Bellhound in hand. Life would have been great. Oh, it doesn't auto I mean, I clicked the wrong thing. It's not this mistake. I made a misclick. Stop blaming other people for what you do wrong. Don't you think that Little Teferi, despite being good, is bad design? No, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. It stopped the Nexus, so everyone's happy. Plosmir. Alright. Imagine having Basilica Bellhound now. I think I'm not done yet. I would have maybe won this game. I had a 3-4 in play. They only had this 5 mana 3/3, no abilities. Would have been great. It would have been great. It would have been great. What could I play instead of an Oath? A Cast or D-Spark or Dovin's Veto? Alright, so they attack my Teferi. Sure. The Drew shall I? Yeah, I think now I'm done. Alright, good game. Good game, but yeah, that misclick was brutal. Oh. Narset would be alive? No, it wouldn't be alive, Narset. Because I didn't have defense. They had a 3-2 there. Alright, I'm gonna bring in Kaya's Wrath, D Spark, command the Dread Horde. And that's it. Maybe Binding. I'm gonna cut Heroes. Elder Spell. That's 60. It's pretty good. I mean, I could have one Elder Spell in. Yeah, I could have one Elder Spell in instead of like one Narset. No, I don't think Vito's good. I don't think Vito's good. Actually, Narset should have stayed because I think a couple is okay. 3 Oath seems bad. The combination of Oath plus Teferi is great. Also, the way you beat red is just turn 3 Oath. Against which deck are the heroes at its best? Basically, hero is very good with Teferi. It's just a very good combination. You go hero Teferi, you protect Teferi, you get value off of it with hero, and then hero is great against just Planeswalker decks. Just decks that basically you need to pressure the Planeswalkers. It's good against like blue-green Nexus. You know those decks where you need pressure to pressure Planeswalkers, and also they protect your Planeswalkers. Do you side off hero versus red deck wins? No, I don't. I keep hero. I keep hero in just because it's a 2 mana play. It's not great, but it's a 2 mana play. And the ways you lose against red sometimes is just not having a 2 mana play, especially on the draw. Even if they just shock it, it's just still worth it. I think it's like 200, 300. It's safe. Under 200 or 300, I don't think it's safe. Savis register Nexus for this week's MPL. Nice. Do you never side out hero? Oh, I just did. I just sideboard out hero. Hero does not work very well if you bring in Kaya's Wrath. Okay, so what do I want to discard? I don't have. Unfortunately, I could just discard like Paradise Druid. So that they're gonna go for Incubation Druid and I go Teferi Bounce. Oh, and I have Big Teferi. I thought they had Small Teferi. But then that's maybe a mistake. Alright. I guess let's draw Small Teferi then. Nope. Would there be any reason for the heroes to be in the sideboard? I don't think so. I think that having pressure main deck is how this deck should work. I think that, you know, the Kaya's Wrath is just out of nowhere plan that you don't really plan to play against. Like now, of course, it's gonna be expected, but... Alright, so they have Freldom Mystic up, so I'm just gonna pass the turn here. I don't want to play into their, 3-4 mana counter magic. I don't know if you guys saw my videos against... I don't know if you guys saw my video against Ray Sato when I kind of show how to play it with the against World Mystic. It's not only Baby Teferi that is bad against red and white. It's not only bad against Teferi. Nexus is bad against red and white. It's a lot of decks where it's bad against. Alright, so I'm gonna play land here. So I kinda just wanna play Teferi plus. I could also just stock away this Freldom Mystic. How does that sound to you? I mean, that could just minus Teferi to draw that land. Bouncing Freldom Mystic is not great, but... Now, you know what? I'm just gonna let them attack me twice. I mean, I draw 2 cards in the meanwhile. I could draw something good. Esper Hero is good. Yes, Esper is good, or I wouldn't play it. Yes, Esper Hero is currently my favorite deck. I think right now Blue Red Phoenix is also very well positioned. I board out Hero whenever I bring in Kaya's Wrath usually. Teferi goes to 2. Their Teferi keeps on popping up, so they drew land there, so they can now have Freldom Mystic, so that's annoying. Alright. I think I'm gonna go for Elder Spell and then go for Basilica Bellhound. I'll be, don't worry. Friends. Oh, I prefer Esper Hero. I don't like Super Friends decks. Not in general. I just don't like. I like I don't like to play like cards that I don't necessarily think are good. For example, like Dovin, Kazmina. Those cards are just weak. I don't understand why. I don't understand why right now people are playing those cards. Okay, so now my opponent can kill the fairy. It's not gonna be a big deal. I'm on 20 life and I have a Commanded Dreadnought in my hand, which is gonna be huge. Alright, 5th land. Is that Nissa? It is. Alright, it's gonna be hard now. It's gonna be very hard now. I wish I had the Elder Spell, but I don't. Yeah, they're throwing to Sarkhan, but Esper doesn't have Sarkhan. Esper has Elder Spell, though. Okay, so what I can do is Command the Dreadnought, get back. They don't even have the Teferi. There's always a Teferi in the graveyard whenever you go Command the Dreadnought. That's a funny thing. But I have a bunch of shitters to block, I guess. So I think I actually don't mind in going for a Dreadnought here. So I'm going Teferi -3 on the Nissa. Then I'm gonna go with. Should I activate Narset? Probably not. I shouldn't probably activate Narset. Because Narset on here means that if they bounce the Incubation Druid, they can't kill Narset. Which means that they can't cast a Druid Crazes. And I can just use Narset next turn. But that way means that they kill the other Teferi. So maybe I should use Narset, yes. The good versions of Jiska Friends don't play bad cards anymore. Karn over Kazmina. I mean, Karn isn't Karn a bad card? I mean, Karn is not that good. Kazmina is bad. I mean, it's just a 4 mana make 2/2. 4 mana make a 2/2 is not good ratio. Also, like 2/2s. And Kazmina ability isn't even good against a fairy because still bounce thing. Thief of Sight is good. I mean, it is, but I just don't like Thief of Sight anymore. The reason is Fairy Time Reveler and red decks. I just don't want to play creatures that don't have a good enter the battlefield effect. I mean, Hero doesn't have it, but Hero usually just have an enter battlefield effect if you pair with a multicolor card. For mana, make a 2/2. Gideon Ally of Zendikar. Yes. Yes. Gideon Ally of Zendikar add a little bit more ability than just to make a 2/2. Okay, so now my opponent has a lot of options. I'm also on 5 life. That could also just pressure my life total. But I think Commander Dreadnought was the only play that could have brought us back into the game, and this card is so good. Commander Dreadnought, it's not only a card for a dedicated Dreadnought deck, like we're playing it in an Esper deck. But we just reanimated, four permanents out of nowhere. And life total now isn't the problem. Kazmina seems good against Mono Red. Is it? I don't know. They just kill the 2/2 and attack Kazmina. I think they're it's just fine. It's together with other pieces it's good. It's not on its own. Someone compares to Kazmina. So they're attacking my Narset. I think I want to stick Narset around. I don't care about life total. Here I just trade. I think I like this block. Yeah. I'll just trade. Narset's still alive. They can't play their Crazes for 4. What's your most funny deck to play? In Magic in general? I just enjoy to play Recently Pauper. Recently Pauper I enjoy. Yeah, if you wanna find a deck, either follow me on Instagram or just go !deck. And then MTG bot will give you the deck. Alright, so they're playing. Oh, they stole my Narset. Okay. Should command be banned? Fieldball, don't say these things. Let other people say those things. I thought you were smart, Fieldball. Maybe I was wrong. Seiyo-san, what did you do? Seiyo-san, what happened? Seiyo-san, tell me. Seiyo-san, what did you do? Alright, do we have 8 mana? Yes, nice. So I can discard this is great. Look at here. This Basilica Bellhound are so much better than Lead Guard Mage. And now they're also blocking this guy. Or can I see a popper list? There's another Gloomshot on Fireball, hopefully out in very few. Very, very soon. You time me out for being naughty. Okay. Alright, so Bazooka Bellhound here decimated my opponent hand and like discarded Nisa and Crazy. Imagine the value. Imagine the value here. And we have 2 3/4s. 3/4 is much better than 2 3s because it blocks 3 3s from Nisa. And blocks Frill Mystic. And blocks like Jailer Ranger. You know, it's just great. When you think of mass manipulation deck, I don't enjoy ramp deck usually. They fizzle very often in my experience. Alright, Teferi is not drawing cards because of Narset, but now we can finally attack Narset. They decided not to. It's weird. Alright. So let's attack Narset with, I think both, yes. Because I have Teferi to bounce the Temple Garden. Two hand. So the Teferi will not die. Alright. So first thing first, I'm drawing a card. Important to draw a card before, after killing Narset, sorry. I draw land, that's okay. I'm going to cast Teferi here. They're probably gonna Frilled Mystic it. So maybe I should play Narset first. So I think they have a Frilled Mystic from the way they played, or they would have probably just bounced Basilica Bellhound. Yeah, I maybe sequenced these cards wrong. Yes, I'm gonna go for Teferi here. They have Frilled Mystic now. Yeah, I should have played probably Teferi pre-combat. Yeah. Then I would have had more information about how the turn should have shaped up. Now we can play Narset, and I think I'm gonna minus it because I can also find an Oath of Kaya here. Okay. So managing to find the Teferi no matter what, bounce Temple Garden, draw a card, and pass the turn. Also on top 2 lands, which do nothing unfortunately because they have Teferi in play, so I can't cast this Tyrant Score. You must enjoy Peasant over Pauper. I don't know what that was. Alright, nice. Then from Mystic could have blocked. I know, but then I could have played around it. Okay, so we're 1-1 against Band. We do have 3 Kaya's Wrath in our deck. That's pretty strange, I think. It's maybe too many Kaya's Wrath. I kind of want to just have more Elder Spell in. Pisa was essentially Pauper, but you could play 5 uncommons in your deck. Oh, I think there's way too many uncommons in Pauper already. I wouldn't like to play more uncommons. Like I would just play Pauper, but only commons, like not Augur of Bolas or Seeker of the Way. There's like so many uncommons now in Pauper. You hate Frilled Mystic. Ah, it's good. If you play Teferi, Frilled Mystic isn't that good. Okay, so do I want to cut Ixalan's Binding? Sorry, do I want to put in Ixalan's Binding? It's pretty bad against Teferi, so I don't think so. A mistake that I made yesterday was I sideboarded Lyra against Band, and I lost because of it. And here we won easily because of Commanded Dreadhorde. If you remember, guys, we were 20 life, we just reanimate 4 permanents, and we won with them. Like, there were like 2 Ramp Spell and 2 Planeswalkers, but the time advantage that we got was what pushed us to win this game. So I really, really like Commanded Dreadhorde more than Lyra in this matchup. Alright, this end is fine. We don't have a 3rd land, but it's gonna be okay. What are the ups of playing Teferi pre-combat? Just knowing what was going on, like to shape up your plan. Like we didn't need to kill Narset necessarily, you know? I could have just played my own Narset -2, you know, just get more informations. How can I substitute the Hero Precincton for this deck? Oh, just play Esper Control. But I don't think it's that good. Okay, I'm gonna play Teferi here. If they play Frill the Mystic, it's gonna be okay. And I prefer to just play Thought Erasure after. Like, the problem here is that if I pass the turn, they could just go like... I should have passed the turn, I don't know. Sometimes they have Chemisters inside their deck. Sometimes plays Chemisters inside. Alright, Drunk Gladiator was very good. Okay, I'm gonna go for Thought Erasure because I have I don't have much. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Thought Erasure actually. I could go with this Spark, the Frilled Mystic. If they have another Frilled Mystic. I think I'm doing it after. because they could have Nissa. And if they have another Frail Mystic to counter my D-Spark, it's not gonna be a big deal. Alright, now I'm gonna play D-Spark. Just because I'm under pressure. Alright, so they don't have an instant because of the Arena client telling you so. So now this Basilica Bellhound should be very good at blocking everything. As you see, once again better than Elite Guard Mage. Also discarding the last card, wow. Ooh, wait. Never mind, I changed my plan now. Kaya's Wrath, killing the board. And now, I'm on 10 life. If they don't draw Nissa, I think I'm in a fine spot. Okay, so they should have a land in hand, it's my assumption. They could have Negate as well, I guess. I'm gonna go Basilica Bellhound over other options, because Negate is very possible to have in hand for them. What do they have, land or Negate, I think? What's a land? Okay, so Teferi would have been better, but this is fine. Alright, they have a 7th land. Okay, so it's time to get away with the game here. Kaya's Wrath definitely pushed it. As you can see, we had only 4 mana, and we couldn't cast Time Wipe. You think this version of Esper is viable? I mean, I'm playing it. I wouldn't play it if it wasn't viable. Yeah, we were earlier we were 81st on the ladder. Now we're back in like 500-ish, but